welcome back to another episode of Now We're Talking Baby.
Welcome back, people. And can I just say, before we start this all,
Really?
what does everyone think of my mustache?
I would be the first to say I actually like it.
What does everyone think? Does everyone like it?
You don't care about my opinion.
You said you liked it last night, and
But everyone else said they don't care, so.
everyone else put thumbs up and said they like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I look a bit like porny, you know?
You look like a pirate right now.
Oh, I like pirate.
Really stripy
Pirate's
shirt.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you cracked lips.
My lips aren't cracked.
Cam's been obsessing over his cracked lips recently.
No,
but I've been trying to tell him for 4 years that it's essential to have juiced up lips. But
You came in last night with a tub of pawpaw and was like, you really need to up your lip game. That's
pawpaw,
what you said to me.
pawpaw, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, is elite and you need to get some. It's especially from Australia.
Like, that's a thing that you do just inevitably. You do it. Your lip game's great. But mine, I just don't. I don't think.
Oh my
of
god,
it.
that's like the nicest thing you've ever said.
No,
to
it's
me.
always good. You're obsessed with it. You have like tubs of lip balm wherever you go.
I do, and that's actually so nice that you noticed that.
Yes, I notice these things.
I actually do. Thank you.
I'm a romantic like that. So yes, mustache is mustaching. Yeah, the reason I've got the mustache is I'm kind of doing my Vemba. I'm doing it with my management team. We're raising some money. I think we're doing like 60k between all of us, whether that's running or walking. But I shaved all my other hair off the other day.
I can tell.
With a stash.
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck with that. Can we just talk about how my child has abused me? I'm going to be scarred for life. Can you see that? Can you get a little zoom in
For
on
anyone
that?
that can't see, Em's got a gouge out of her face
Like,
from Reggie's.
Legit,
fingernails.
that's going to scar.
He's now started grabbing.
I've got to go out like
everything.
this on Saturday.
Yeah, well, it's a good talking point. Everyone be like, "Oh, where's that from?" He'd be like, "My baby, my boy, my
But
little
makeup's
boy."
not going to sit nice on top of that. For fuck's sake, the one night I go out.
It's okay. It's from him. It's a nice.
But it's not out of
soothing
love.
souvenir.
It's not even out of love. Like I don't know why he did it.
He does it now. I try and refrain from him grab my face because he grabs it really tight and his nails are quite sharp. We try and you keep on top of him, but he's like a Wolverine. I was thinking yesterday actually I might start doing it because I don't think you're doing it properly.
All right, I'd love to see you try. I'd love to see you try that little wriggly monkey.
I think I could. I honestly think I could. Me and him have a thing going on.
I have father's nails
Every
with
day.
with my toy that I showed you guys pretty much every other day, and they just grow like
It's crazy. But he's got like my nails. He's got long nails.
toes, long fingers, just like his dad.
Because you know how like some guys have stumpy. Most guys have like stumpy nails.
Oh, yeah. Have we had this conversation before?
I don't think we have.
You have great nails for
I
a
have
guy.
unbelievable nails.
You do.
Like whenever I go get my nails done, because I do. It's 2024, you know. I get patterns on them, and not like colours or anything. I get cool stuff. I just look at my nails and I'm like, they're good. So a little update on Reggie. He has
Grabbing
found the
everything
capability
inside.
to lean forward and grab stuff now. So everything he wants to grab.
It's the cutest thing. He's so just like inquisitive and like smart. Like he knows how to like bring everything to his mouth. He's just the cutest thing.
I feel like we're entering into like early toddler stage.
100%. Like we're getting a real taste of it. Like there's no more chilling anymore.
No.
It's like all go, 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 go. Like you can't see, but like the amount of toys and activities we've got for that little boy.
Playmats. Bought another playmat the other day. He loves it.
Like he needs
piano.
constant attention and like constant entertaining. So yeah, it's a real taste of what's to come.
Annoyingly, and I don't know why I did this, right? So we've got quite a few toys. We've got his toys that make sound, okay? Because I thought it was really cute, and I bought loads of. We had loads of stuff bought for us, and I bought that thing yesterday that makes sound.
Yeah.
But then you soon realise it gets so jarring. Like his duck infuriates me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Infuriating. And like, the thing is, he loves it and he loves the sound. I bought him this new thing yesterday. It's just over there. It's like a little piano set, and he kicks the keys.
It's cute.
I like that one because it's new, but I know in a week's time I'm going to
I definitely admit there is levels. There are some that are more like very overstimulating sounds and some which are a lot calmer.
Elmo pisses me off. Elmo
Don't you
fucks me
fucking
right
talk
off.
about Elmo like that.
Elmo slide, the Elmo slide. Elmo slide, the Elmo slide.
No, you don't do the accent that he does. She.
Elmo slide, the Elmo slide. That's my worst one, I think.
Okay, we'll put it in Spanish then.
It's much, much worse in Spanish. I did it the other day and it wasn't enjoyable. But the thing is, Actually, I don't know, but it's between that and the walker. Basically, the walker we've got, right, there's buttons on there, and there's no on and off switch, right? So you can't just put them in the walker without the sounds. It's batteries.
I know.
It's always on.
I know. And there's 2 different sides to it. So sometimes he's bashing one of the sounds, but next time he's bashing the other one, and it's a lot.
2 nursery rhymes just going against each other. But other people will buy these sound things for us, and they think it's really cute, but we're the ones that have to live with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you signed up for this, so... Actually, you didn't. I signed you up for it.
You signed me up for it.
I signed you
up. You wrote me in.
Yes, I did.
I'm here for it though. Now, there's times I can take it, but there's times where I'm like, right, that's enough. That's enough of that. Now. That's enough of the duck.
I'm just so like, that's minor in the grand scheme of things, because like he's developing so quickly, and it's just, he's just gonna be a genius. I think
he's gonna be smart. I think he's gonna be very creative.
He's already licking different foods.
Yep.
I got him to try broccoli.
He didn't like broccoli.
He hated broccoli. Oh my god, his little face. He was like.
He liked the banana though. He licked the banana and he liked that.
He loves apples. He loves sucking on an apple. He loves sucking on the banana. And he didn't like avocado.
No, he didn't like avocado.
Don't like avocado.
No, so just for him to know, we haven't begun weaning yet. We haven't started him. We're just kind of seeing,
just testing the waters, you know.
Testing the waters, seeing what he does, and like letting him suck on an apple.
Yeah, like obviously we're properly watching to make sure nothing can come off the fruit or veggie, but he just has a little suck and just testing the waters. So this morning we had a call with a weaning expert just to like gauge where do we go from.
'Cause we don't know anything.
Yeah, obviously we don't know the first thing. No. So she really was helpful. She told us she's going to send us her book actually. Her book is called How to Wean Your Baby by Charlotte Sterling Reed.
It's a great book. So apparently it lays everything out step by step, kind of stage by stage. So she said what we need to do was it first 7 to like 10 days, a different veggie every day. So she had start on veggies because a lot of people will start on sweets or the like fruit, or they'll start on like the.
Well, it was like she said a few, like some years ago, like 7 years ago, it was like a big phase to like give your baby fruit pouches and things like that. But naturally, babies are going to like sweet things. So that's not the issue. The issue is to getting them to eat veggies. So that's why she said, before you introduce sweet things, get them on the veggies, which I think makes sense.
It does make sense. Because things, we don't want a fussy baby. We don't want a baby. No. We don't want a 2-year-old that's going, I'm not going to have my dinner unless I have ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
I hate that. It infuriates me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here saying that now. But
it's easy for us
you never
to
know.
say that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if they're crying in the restaurant and want an ice cream.
No, he's not going to have an ice cream. I don't want to be that parent.
No, I don't either. I don't want him to know what that is.
No, I think for the 2 years we've decided we're not going to give him any kind of like artificial sugars or sweets or anything like that. We're going to have to tell the grandparents.
The grandparents on
that's
strict
orders. That's going to be a different
orders.
one because all grandparents are going to want to do that.
I know.
They are going to be on strict orders, veg only.
See, and the thing is, they don't know any different. They're not. It's not like they're being punished or anything. We're just
no, that's the thing.
Best for them.
He's not. He doesn't know what sugary stuff is.
Yeah,
so he's
and
not
I'm going to make it
Cool.
yummy. Like I'm not just going to give him a plate of spinach. Like I'm going to make spinach fingers.
Spinach fingers? How are you making spinach fingers?
I've seen videos. You do like spinach and egg and a bit of cheese, and you can like bake them.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
I like some spinach fingers.
Yeah. But the lady Charlotte said that the first 1,000 days of your baby's diet is the most important.
Yeah, because apparently that's where they really develop like what they like and what they don't like and their preferences. So
their preferences,
she did say, again, it's not for everyone, but in the first 1,000 days, if you can try and not give them sugar.
And that does seem a long time.
That seems a long.
But she did it with her kids.
Yeah, back to the kind of first 7-10 days, different veg every day. So I think like broccoli, avocado, potato, sweet potato.
Exactly. Like, thing is, we don't eat that bad. So if he's seen us eating chocolate and ice cream all the time, he's going to want that. But we don't do that.
And we don't have shit in the house. So even if he wanted it, it's not here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was a great eater when I was growing up. I ate everything and anything. I was a little chunk.
Yeah, I can imagine you being a very foodie child.
I don't think it was the healthiest stuff, like giving my mum's history.
I think that was the thing. Back in the day, I generally think like growing up, as our parents were becoming parents, the thing was they introduced loads of like microwave meals. They introduced like oven food. That was.
Do you remember that microwave book my mum had?
Yeah. Fucking
mental. My god, listen to this. When we was at my mum's, we were just going through her shit because she's a hoarder, and there was a book on microwave meals, and honestly, like, it was baffling. The amount of it was telling you how to cook a whole roast dinner in the microwave,
a whole chicken in the microwave,
a whole raw chicken, putting it in the microwave and cooking it. Like,
there was ribs, ribs in the microwave. It was like, put the microwave on for like, I think it was like 40 minutes.
It was like, mad. Yeah, but that was the thing.
Well, that's the thing. So like growing up, it was a lot of like the oven food got introduced to us, and I think parents.
Turkey Twizzlers for you?
Oh, I used to fucking love turkey Twizzlers. I was a bit of a chubby kid, right? And this is my mum.
This is no shade, but he was called Fat Cam.
For a little bit. Yeah, grew out of that quickly. But like my mum and stepdad, there was 5 of us, you know, there was a lot of kids. So there was a lot of different cooking, and we were all different ages, so we were different levels of fussiness. So I would just get used to having turkey Twizzlers and chips every night. And that was like every single night, and I loved it. That was a good period of my life. But then Jamie Oliver banned them because apparently they were too bad.
Ah.
And then they brought them back like recently, and they don't taste as good.
They taste, I can imagine, probably healthier.
Oh, healthier. They've got rid of all the shit in there.
Got rid of all the numbers.
They've got rid of the good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the thing. Our parents probably, it was a lot of like oven food, and it wasn't like as much organic whole stuff. I think my mum started me on very like whole and organic stuff, but then as there was more kids, and I can imagine like, we're fine now with Reggie because we just got 1, but I can imagine if we got 3 kids running around, the thought of doing having the most healthy alternative for each one would be difficult.
Exactly. Like, you see all my feeders right now, it's all about weaning, and it's like spending your whole day, you know, boiling the vegetables, steaming the vegetables, then pureeing the vegetables, then putting it into ice cube trays, putting it in the freezer. Like, sorry, who's actually got time for that?
20 minutes. Done. Take twist and chips, half an hour. That's their dinner. But no, I don't want to get him onto turkey Twizzlers. Like, I want to have once a month, me and him have like a chicken nugget night where we get different arrays of chicken nuggets, goujons, fillets, the whole thing. Basically a breaded chicken night. And once a month, me and him are going to devour a load of chicken.
Okay, but we'll make the chicken nuggets. We don't buy them.
No. Bird's eye.
Because you could just get the chicken, get the breadcrumbs, do it that way.
Oh, that's so boring.
Because I bet if you look on the pack of a chicken nugget packet, it's going to be so much shit in there.
No, do you know what? You're going to be that mum that when he goes, oh, Mum, I want a McDonald's, you're going to go, I can make you a McDonald's at home. That's what you're going to be. You know, you see those memes of like, oh, yeah,
what's wrong with that?
Like, oh, I want Ben and Jerry's. That's fine. We'll make you ice cream.
Oh my God, you're basically saying I'm going to be like that. Nara Smith, you're basically.
No, she is a joke. Sure, and do you know what? Em started watching the videos and showed me, and I was like, this is a joke. And surely she knows this is a joke. She's like,
she knows it's a joke now.
My 2-year-old came to me and said he wants a peanut butter and jam sandwich. So I made it all from scratch. And she goes in and makes the bread. And I'm like, in my head, this poor fucking child is there.
You're going to be starving.
6 hours later, like, where's my peanut butter and jam sandwich?
I know.
Like,
but no, it is obviously. It's
like, that's what I mean. She must know it's a joke.
She does,
like,
and she takes a piss of herself now. Like, she'll talk even slower now, and and when she's like doing a recipe, she'll be like, so I waited 5 hours for that to bake, and then I got started on my cucumber salad. Like, she takes the piss.
I'd let her be my mum though. Like,
oh yeah,
I'd happily let her cook all my meals for me. That's what you should see. That's what your goal should be. Her for Reggie and me.
Okay, well, you go out and work then, so then I can stay
Flaw,
home and
what
cook.
do you think I'm doing here, love? What you call this? Working hard. Also, we have we did a little revamp the other day of the nursery, didn't we? I said, why are these fruit flies in my face?
I know, they're so fucking annoying.
Where are they from? Why have we got fruit flies?
The bananas, and I was actually one of those bananas. I was eating the banana, and the fruit fly was sitting in the fucking side, the skin of the banana. I was going to throw up. I was actually going to throw up.
Oh.
I know. A fun fact, you're supposed to wash your bananas before you hang them up, because apparently the fly eggs are already in there. And that's why when you get fruit flies, you think, where have they come from? It's because the eggs are already in there.
Another fun fact for you. More people have been on the moon than have won Takeshi's Castle.
More people have been on the moon than Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah, not many people have won Takeshi's Castle.
The show, the programme. Yeah. I used to watch that every morning before school.
More people have been on the moon than won Takeshi's Castle. I'm just throwing that one out there for you guys.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie, it's a fact.
There's been so many people on Takeshi's Castle.
How are you saying it?
Takeshi's. Takeshi's Castle.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we had a little revamp of the nursery. We went through all of Reggie's clothes and basically realised how big he's gotten, and we had to get rid of all the small clothes. Some of the outfits, bear in mind, he hadn't even worn. Like, there were some outfits he'd worn once, some never worn.
I know.
And we've had to replace them with, we had bigger outfits ready to come in, so we did like a whole day of just going through everything.
Yeah, and it really took a whole day. We had to give Reggie to my mum.
I've generally felt quite emotional there, because it's like, you're kind of mourning the little baby they were. I feel like every stage that your child goes through, you're almost mourning the previous stage. So like I'm mourning that, well, both of us mourning that kind of newborn, and now he's a toddler. And honestly, I remember you pulling out some of his newborn stuff, and I got quite emotional. I was like, he's not that anymore, and he's not our little tiny baby. He's our little boy.
I know. I know everyone says it, but it's so true. Like, it just goes so fucking fast.
Oh, this is the quickest my life's ever gone since having Reggie. Like
he's been alive for nearly 5 months.
Been alive nearly half a year. Are we gonna have a half a year birthday?
100%.
I think we should.
100%.
Only this year. Not now. I'm not doing an 18-month. No, I'm not doing an 18-month birthday.
Maybe 18.
6-month birthday we'll do.
We'll do 6 and 18.
Ah, that's too much.
6, 12, 18.
Oh, also, I was going to ask you, at what point do we stop calling him months? I think 1. 1, I'm just going to say he's 1. I'm not going to be like, oh, he's 13 and a half months.
Right, so with this,
No,
I have always got really annoyed with people being like, oh, my baby's like 100 months old. Thing is, now, because right, just put it into perspective. If he's 13 months old, what are you going to say?
He's 1.
He's 1. Okay, so what if he's 15 months old? What are you going to say?
He's 1.
If he's not, he's 1 in 3 months.
Well, when people ask me how old I am, I don't say fucking 1,042 months.
That's true, actually. That is true. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, it's weird. I think we stop it at 1, but I know you're not. You're like,
okay, so what if he's 1 year and 11 months? What are you gonna say?
Nearly 2.
Fairs, yeah.
People say to you, how old are you? And you're like, a month away. I'm 28. I'm nearly 29.
Yeah.
Fairs, you don't fucking say it in months.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just...
I agree. No, I agree.
We leave it at 1 because I don't want to be those pricks.
I stopped saying weeks ages ago. Like, that annoys me.
I've never said weeks.
No, some parents do. Like, they'll be like... So I don't even know how many weeks old Reggie is right now because I always say months, but people will still say weeks.
4, 8, 12, 16... 20.
I think it's like 20
weeks.
20 weeks. Yeah, so like...
That's excessive.
Yeah.
May as well say in days at that point.
Yeah.
We were in debate of what to do with the clothes that didn't fit him anymore. You wanted to give a lot of them away, and I wanted to keep
away to my friends.
Keep them for baby number 2 because I think there's is that upcycling? Technically is. I just think we're gonna have to buy them all again for the second baby, so we may as well just keep it all.
Babe, you're missing the point. I'm not saying that. I'm going to give them to my friends that have newborns and then they're going to give them back.
I don't want them back after that. Oh, so by the time we have a little girl, we go, oh, by the way, this was Reggie's. Then we gave it to some random babies. It got passed around the neighbourhood and now it's yours. No.
Fairs, yeah. Fairs.
So I wanted to be like, this was Reggie's. The thing is, obviously, if we have a girl, we're going to have to get more girly stuff.
I don't know, my mum put me and my brother's stuff for the first year of my life.
I ain't doing that. When we have a girl, I'm going all in. I want to be girl daddy now. I'm feeling it.
Well, that being said, we've actually got a psychic coming on later. So she's going to be predicting some of our futures
I've never had it done.
Telling us some fun facts about our lives, hopefully.
I'm really, genuinely really excited for this.
I know. Hopefully you're going to cry.
I think I will cry. I'm on edge this morning. I've prepared myself.
This episode is brought to you by HelloFresh, and we have an exclusive offer just for you.
So we are big HelloFresh fans. I love HelloFresh.
We love HelloFresh.
Every meal, Em is the HelloFresh designated chef.
Oh, yeah.
She does all the meals, and you do them very well. I get excited when I know we've got HelloFresh in the evening.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I'm like, oh my god, that's exciting.
Babe. Yeah.
Right, so we want to share some of our recent favourites with you. Okay, so this one, right, pesto salmon and serrano ham gnocchi. Unbelievable. Coconut king prawn Alaska. That was very, very good.
No, I'm not even joking. That was simple to make. They're so tasty and they're always so fresh. There's never any food waste, which I love because it's the portions are done for 2 people. You can do more people if there's more of you.
HelloFresh nights are like a treat in our house now.
Yeah,
they are.
You can get 60% off your first box plus 25% off for 2 months plus free desserts for life with our exclusive code 60NWTB.
Head to www.hellofresh.co.uk/60NWTB to redeem this exclusive offer for a limited time only. Okay, so before we get into the psychic reading, we've got some messages and questions from you guys.
Message 1. Okay. My husband and I have watched your podcast since I got pregnant and we had our little boy in August. I had a 39-hour labour, including 2.5 hours of pushing.
Oh my god!
And 4 midwives trying to hold me open to get my baby's head out to avoid an sit on me. Bless her,
39 hours is crazy. That's like 2 days.
I think we both had birth trauma, but after a few weeks and with my stitches starting to heal, I told my husband that I would be open to having more babies.
Oh, she's straight back in.
Same girl. I am so obsessed with our little boy. He makes me want 1,000,000 babies. Maybe 2 more is more realistic. However, my husband has now said absolutely not, and he is happy with our boy being an only child, as he is too traumatized from birth. What are your thoughts, and do you have any advice to make him reconsider more? So first of all, that is exactly what happened to me. Like, no matter the pain, no matter the trauma, you genuinely do forget about it all when they're in your arms. Like, it's crazy how the body works. So from her point of view, I completely understand that, you know, we would do it all again in a heartbeat. But how does it feel from your point of view, having seen me go through that? It hasn't stopped you wanting more, has it?
Do you know what? It's a weird topic, the topic of the partner's trauma, because it never really gets spoken about a lot. It's mainly the woman's trauma, which, you know, it is your trauma, but you're experiencing it as the partner. I wouldn't say it's put me off, but like, I think when it comes to it, I inevitably will enter into like a fuck. Okay, this is because it was an emotional and traumatic time.
Yeah,
and I can understand for a partner, you know, while watching you go through that is a lot, and then having to think, right, is it going to be like that again? Am I going to go through another 39 hours? It's like shit, because again, I think as a man or just a partner, the worst thing about it is and I said this in the first episode, you can't do anything about it. You know, I think that's the worst thing. You're stood there and you feel so helpless. So I can fully understand why he wouldn't, but I think...
and obviously it's because he cares about you, which is why he doesn't want to see you go through all that pain again, which is so understandable. Maybe when your son now is getting a bit older, like past the newborn stage into the toddler, and when he starts to miss having a newborn, that's when you hit him.
Wait a little bit, and then baby trap.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Right. Message number 2. Myself and my partner are currently in the process of trying for a baby. Congrats. We love that. Sex. We're super excited but super nervous. If you could give your pre-pregnant self some advice, what would it be? And Cam, do you have any advice for dads too? P.S. Your hair doesn't look thin. You look absolutely stunning. That's a lovely PS.
Oh, is that for me or is that for you?
Give it to me. That's to me, I think. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So they're trying for a baby, super excited, but also super nervous. I get that. I think that like it's, you know, for us, because us, it's difficult for us to give advice on this because we never really planned it. Reggie wasn't planned. So we didn't sit down and go, right, we're going to try for a baby.
Yeah. But I have had friends do that, and it seems stressful.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, because you're actively trying, and I suppose it comes then with the
disheartened.
There's a lot more opportunity to be disheartened and let down by if it's not happening or if anything goes wrong. But I think my main advice would be,
I've heard, sorry,
no, go on.
It's that thing of, you know, the less you try, the more likely it will happen. They say like your body, if it's under too much stress and pressure, it's not going to be working at its optimal state. So the more you're relaxed, the more it's likely to happen. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think my advice to dads would be, just don't get into that routine of like, sex is now this thing of like, we're trying for a baby. Like, I think as a dad, you might then feel almost a little bit like you're being used and like you're an object of I just need your sperm.
Yeah.
So I think communicate that with your partner, and if you're going through difficulties, or if one of you is feeling a certain way about this journey, then voice it and have that open relationship about the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then that ties into, you know, you need to be relaxed. It needs to not just be sex to get pregnant. It needs to still have that love and that passion, like
kinkiness.
Yeah, that too.
Because you see it. You see, like, right, we're gonna have sex at 6 o'clock every day, and we're gonna do it. And
that's what my friend did.
You know, and I get it.
But her husband didn't complain because he's like a rabbit. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing. But then it's just trying not to let it become that thing where the dad, or you know, soon to be dad, becomes like, feels like an object.
Yeah. Do you think that is a right and wrong age to start trying for babies? Like, for example, like, do you think like 21 or 22 is like too young?
No, I think that like everyone is an individual, and I know some people that like I grew up with that matured very quickly, and at like an early age, even 20 years old, they knew they wanted to be a mum, and that's all they wanted to be. And I know some people that, in vice versa, in the world of dads, where they were like, I just want to be a dad. So I think it's very different. All I would say is that like my main thing actually is not on age; it is on the relationship you are in. I think
maturity.
No, I just think it's like, as long as your relationship is strong and you generally believe that you can be with this person for the rest of your life and you can raise children with them and you can work together to have a baby and raise a baby, I generally think that's all that matters. You could be 20 years old, you could be 35, it doesn't matter. I think it's the relationship is the main thing that I think you need to look at, not your age. I think because there's never a fucking right age to have babies.
Yeah, ready's different for different people, for sure. But I still think there's a fine line, because for me, that seems a little bit too young.
Well, that's you, though. Do you know what I mean? Someone else, your 21 looks so different to everyone else, to other people's 21.
It's true.
I think, and also the like being ready. Everyone says, "Are you ready for a baby?" I don't think anyone's ever ready for a baby.
I know.
I wasn't ready for a baby, and look at the dad that I've become.
That's very true. I feel like even if you are planning to have a baby, like having regimented sex and all that, even when you do look at that pregnancy test and it says, even then it will hit you. I think I can imagine, and you'll be like, "Fuck!" Like.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ready, because it's a massive life change, a massive culture change. Your whole world just flips upside down.
And it happens so quick.
Yeah.
All that happens so quick, within less than a year.
All I'd say is you're never going to be ready, but be prepared to be ready.
Love that. High five.
High five.
I think it's time we welcome Eleanor into the room. Get our futures read.
What are you looking to, what do you want to hear?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's any surprise, but I want to know when you're proposing.
Okay.
When we're having another baby.
Yep.
When we're getting married. Where we're getting married. What I'll be wearing.
So life's biggest questions are going to be dealt with right now.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty hopeful.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Let's go. We have a very special guest with us today. We have Eleanor. She is a celebrity psychic medium, and today she's coming to visit us to read our futures.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that's my pleasure. No pressure then.
No pressure at all.
Let's see what is ahead for you.
I know, but tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I will do. Yeah, I've been working as a psychic medium for a long time, well over 30 years now. So I'm older now. And I don't think there's very much that I haven't done in this sort of area of work. We've read for many celebrities across the pond.
Are you allowed to tell us any names?
Well, it's difficult because I can't actually,
it's all confidential.
It's all confidential. But famous rock stars, old bands, things like that.
Amazing.
And one lady in particular who's very famous in my sort of generation, begins with M. Maybe.
Madonna. I bet it's Madonna. Oh my God.
The main focus, I suppose, for lots of people is relationships, because we're all human and we want to know who loves us back, who we're going to love. We want to know about family as well, babies.
So really on like the personal side of things.
That's nice.
It is very personal. Every reading is personal. You can't not be. It doesn't really matter what anybody does. It comes down to the same things. So we talk a lot about fate and destiny. So we look at, what is written in your hand. I'm going to have a look at yours in a moment. And maybe what's in the crystal ball. So that's about the future and how you can see, sort of what is happening to you. You can have a look as well. And I'll show you how to do that. It's quite interesting. See if you see anything. And also how that's going to transform your lives. Because I know for both of you, there's a major transformation now. It's what I'm seeing. Just talking to you, being in front of both of you. You've reached let's say it's a canyon, and you've got to jump over this canyon, and you've got to get to the other side of the canyon. But if you fall down the middle, it's a long way to go. Yeah. And it's, we don't want to do that. But I do know that you're being lifted up. It's almost as though you're being picked up by fate. Let's say it's fate, and taken across this canyon, but you're travelling across it. You're not having to make the effort of jumping across it. So you could go on a big eagle, get on an eagle.
I like that idea,
and,
big eagle.
And fly.
Jasmine and Aladdin.
is really lovely. But I think that you will be, both of you, breaking new ground in what it is that you want to achieve next. But it's not here. It's not here.
In the UK?
In the UK, no.
Shut up.
It's over the pond.
Oh my God, not Wales, is it?
No, absolutely not Wales.
No,
and
okay,
it's certainly not Ireland, because I know your heritage is Ireland, but it's not here. So it's not about a localised situation or anything small. We've got to look really quite big. So you're going into a more expansive situation where you will both be able to thrive and grow. Just don't grow apart, that's hang on to each other.
Never will.
No, I know that. But sometimes people can be pulled in one direction or another, and that's going to happen. Not in any big sense, but, you'll be, come this way, come over here, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. So there will be energies that try to separate you a little bit. And you need to be aware of that and just, have that thought in your mind, no, that's not what I'm about. It's not what I'm going to do. In your hand, you've got nothing actually afflicting your lifeline either. So you're looking at over 100 years here written in your hand, which is amazing. It really is. Your fate line is right in the centre of your hand here. You can see it. And yours is crooked, a little bit crooked. You see mine there? It's a straight line. Yours here, it goes in one direction, then another, and then another. And you've also got this very faint shadow on your lifeline, which is lucky because it means that you will spend quite a lot of time in another country where you will put down roots. You could have property. I can see property abroad for you. And you being able, 1, 2, 3, you'll have three different properties as well as your base here. So that's giving you that ability to move between one country and another, which is really quite cute.
Well, I always wanted a place abroad.
It'll happen. It'll be given to you. I think there's a lot that will
given to me.
Yeah,
I don't have to pay for it.
I don't think you will. Not with one property. No, it's going to be given to you. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 boys in your hand, 2 little boys that are here, and there is a girl as well. The girl will be the last one, so 3 children altogether. So you're not going to get away with just one at all. And I don't feel that the second child is very far away either. So you will.
It is the anniversary coming up, and we are going to spend a couple nights away.
Is that in Paris at all? Are you going to Paris?
But he won't tell me.
Well, I'm just going to give you Paris. I don't know whether that's where you're going, but that's what I'm picking up here because I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower in Paris and a lot of expense. I feel that there's already been like a bit of a loss, a disappointment, let's put it that way, in the past with regard to family and children. However, there are 3 very healthy children here. And it's just really noting the lines so that you can see what your future holds. A very deep marriage that is here. Now, marriage doesn't have to be legal, but it will be in your case. It's a commitment between 2 people.
Does it give you a timeline?
A timeline? All right, let me see. Well, do you know what? I mean, because the next baby is really quite soon, so I'm just going to say it's got to happen really quite quickly.
As in like next year?
Yeah.
What, the baby you can think is going to come next year?
I think that the ring is around you in February for the commitment. It's symbolic of commitment. So I do have February as a very important time, but it's also a time of life as well. So you could conceive in February, yeah.
Wow.
But it's not going to be difficult. It'll happen almost without you realising it, which these things do. Mm-hmm. So, you're practising well, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Just a bit.
Not as much as I'd like.
No, okay. Oh, well, there you go. That's something for you.
Practice more.
Your relationship will be committed. There's a lot of things to negotiate in the next 3 months. You've got travel, you've got new contracts, you've got a new life really to try and establish. And with that package, you will also have another baby. I think it's another boy. I'm going to say that. And then the third child, a girl. All to do, and all these properties, and very famous people around you too.
Oh my God, I feel like there's a lot of things I resonate with, and there's a lot of things that made me feel happy to hear, especially with the baby situation. Yeah, I feel like you've sort of nailed it on the head there.
Okay, so now it's my turn. We're going in. Okay,
We're going in.
I'm really nervous.
I'm just immediately connecting to you with the amount of love that you have in your heart, which is massive, and
He's gonna cry already.
you wouldn't want to be apart either. You know, so much emotion. So you feel so much pleasure, don't you? I feel that there's a sense of enormous pride within you to have such a partner with you, and a mother of your child, your little boy, but also the next generation. Here you've got the 3 children as well. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know whether you will see. Should 1, 2, 3. See these little lines? 1, 2, 3. They're there. And if you also look a little bit deeper, you will see that the deeper lines are the boys. They're the ones that are the males, and well, we're always contrary, aren't we, females? We're going off at an angle with your daughter, and she will be very, very much a sort of one-off. She'll have such a strong personality, will know exactly what she wants. She'll certainly run the two of you round and round, especially you. You're on your little finger. And with that Irish background as well. It's very lyrical. Do you sing? Who is it that sings?
I sing.
You sing?
I sing, yeah.
Because your daughter has got the voice.
Okay.
She's got the voice. That's where
I'll take
that voice is going to go to. But is this what you want to do then? Do you want to record something and sing?
As of recently, I've kind of decided no, it's not really my path.
Oh, it is. You're going to sing more. I can just see that being a massive pathway for you. Again, really strong life. Your lifeline here is not impeded at all. So you can look forward to many, many years in the future. Fate line here. This is your predominant line in your hand, and this is where it goes from here right the way up to this finger here. And I always read this. I mean, lots of people interpret palms in a different way, but I always read this as your wealth finger. So this is, you know, the way that your fate line is going, right from your palm, very square palm, very centered and grounded, very popular. But this is lots of money, you know, a lot of money in the future.
I like that.
That's what you want. Yeah,
that's what we want.
Absolutely.
Money, properties, and babies.
All right, so we'll carry on with the crystal ball now. Have a look yourself now into the crystal and see if you can just have that little bubble. It's just around here in the crystal ball. I can see skiing here, literally a pair of skis going down the ski slope, and water skiing as well.
Oh, I can't ski.
No,
really bad balance.
I don't want you to either,
Oh, okay.
because you would really be badly injured if you did.
I think you can see if you're really bad.
Maybe
at
it's
it.
the toe. That's
Yes, it's the toe. That's the problem. That's the problem.
But it's symbolic, and the reason that I've got that is that at the moment you're literally skating on the surface of life. That it's enjoyable, it's wonderful, it's lovely, but you have got that tendency to just skim across the top, and you need to dig a bit deeper. The first things that you're going to do here is make that commitment to each other, and Paris and February being important, and then Dubai as well, so you'll be there. And you've got family coming quite quickly. You know, this little boy is here. There are 3 children. I'm seeing a beach. Do you like the beach?
I do like the beach. I do like it.
And there's 3 children on your beach. And your horizon is a long way in the distance. So we have a horizon which takes you into different times because they're changing. So you're going to certainly be in different time zones because it's dawn and it's sunset at different times. So Australia, because it's the southern hemisphere, you are bound to be there, okay? Because the time on your horizon changes and flips from the southern hemisphere to the northern. Wow. And that's what's in your crystal. So not all going to happen in 1 month, you know, so don't be impatient, but you're honing in on absolutely what's important and the things that are going to make a difference. But you're doing that from the heart for the reasons of your wife, your family, and you will be married.
My wife. I think that's the main thing. We get it a lot. We've been together now, what, for nearly 4 years?
4 years, Dixon.
And the main question we get on all our social media is when am I going to propose? And that's been the main thing. So, and obviously you've touched on that a few times.
Right.
And you've said
you're going to have
February.
Yeah. You're going to have a lot of very happy customers.
I can do February in Paris.
February in Paris is what I saw in your crystal.
That.
See, you've got the rose quartz crystal there and a little crystal heart. So take that. That's for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Eleanor, thank you so much for coming on. I wish you could stay here all day. For anyone that wants to find Eleanor on socials, what is it, sorry?
Eleanor Grace Destiny on TikTok, where I do live readings.
Yeah, I think that's so cool. I definitely will be joining.
Yeah.
You can also find me on my American show as well, which is on Moonstruck TV. I'm a host there, UK host for them.
Oh, amazing.
And that goes out on a Tuesday at 7 o'clock here in the UK.
Right, Eleanor's gone. We've had our readings. How do you feel? We've got Reggie, by the way.
Yeah, Reggie's joining us for this one. He was sleeping for far too long, which is going to cause us issues later on today, so he had to wait. But yeah, oh God, he's just done a really smelly fart. I don't know if he's pooed. Can you smell if he's pooed?
No, not poo.
That's really smelly.
Not poo, just fart.
Okay. I feel good. Like, it gives you so much to look forward to.
Yeah, I feel like she gave us a very exciting...
Like, if you're feeling down one day, you need to go get a reading, because bloody hell. When she mentioned the kids thing, I did feel myself welling up, but I was like, Emily, grow up. Like, just don't.
We've always said 3 kids, though, and we have actually said 2 boys and a girl.
Yeah, we have always said that.
And the girl can sing, which is great.
Yeah.
I can picture that, because I don't think Reggie's going to sing. I don't think he's going to be a singer.
So we'll see how the story evolves soon, won't we? By February 2025.
See you in Paris in February with a big rock on your finger.
I won't hold my breath. So the time has come for a little appreciation post. Verbal post.
I know mine.
Okay. I haven't thought about mine today, but then you know what I was thinking is you always try and go like really deep and emotional. Sometimes it doesn't need to be deep and emotional. Sometimes it can just be, just something you've done this week or something,
I'm going to chill today.
Okay, go on, you go first.
I'm grateful for, and it's just the sword has inspired me. I'm grateful that you watched The Hobbit with me because I
know I said not deep and emotional, but fuck me.
But I was grateful for that. I take it seriously, and I like The Hobbit. I don't love The Hobbit, but we're going to move on to Lord of the Rings next, and that really excites me. And I appreciate that you took it seriously. All right, you didn't laugh at it, you didn't mock it. You one time did go on your phone, and I paused it and said, "Get off."
Yeah.
But I appreciate you watching The Hobbit and entering into my world.
Mm-hmm. And I really loved The Hobbit, for the record.
Yeah.
I appreciate how you went and booked our little trip away for our anniversary without me nagging you. So I'm very appreciative of that. I'm very excited. And you said something which really touched my heart. You said, I just want to treat my girl. And you never say stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I'm daddy now, so that's things I say.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I had a little bit of chutzpah yesterday, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to book it. Booked everything, sorted out where we're staying, sorted out flights, sorted out all the fun stuff, so yeah.
Reggie's not coming with us, so...
No, it's mummy and daddy time. So that is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you want to go back and watch any of the previous episodes, they're all on Spotify and they're all on YouTube at Now We're Talking Baby. And make sure you're following our socials for more updates at Now We're Talking Baby on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah.
That's Reggie saying thank you.
I've been Cam.
And I've been Emily.
And he's been Reggie. Thanks for having us.
Big Reggie.
Bye, Big Reg. Bye.